When Eva Longoria stepped onto stage at the International Film Awards, time itself seemed to freeze, as if the world collectively held its breath for a moment that would soon dominate headlines everywhere. Flashbulbs burst, fans erupted into cheers, and in an instant, her shimmering silver gown became the talk of the night. The way the fabric caught the light with each graceful movement wasn't just about glamour. It was a statement of confidence, authenticity, and unapologetic self-acceptance. Eva's appearance wasn't a performance. It was a reflection of a woman who had learned to love herself completely, flaws and all. In a world obsessed with perfection, filters, and impossible beauty standards, Eva reminded everyone that real elegance comes from within. Her gown hugged her figure naturally, not to hide but to highlight the woman she is, powerful, real, and radiant. Social media instantly exploded with admiration. Fans couldn't stop praising her for redefining what it means to be glamorous. Comments poured in like waves. Eva just showed the world that confidence is a new beauty, one person wrote, while another said, she's not just wearing a dress, she's wearing self-respect. The energy around her was magnetic, but the story behind her poise went much deeper. Eva has long been open about her journey, from her early days in Hollywood to facing insecurities and finding strength through motherhood. Every step on that red carpet represented years of growth, reflection, and courage to stand tall in her own truth. She has never been one to chase trends or bow to the industry's expectations. Instead, she chooses authenticity over approval. In interviews, she often emphasizes that beauty isn't about fitting into a mold. It's about embracing the person you become through life's challenges. That philosophy radiated from her as she smiled for the cameras, not for validation but for joy. Critics and fashion experts alike praise her presence, calling her Hollywood's most authentic star. They noted how she effortlessly turned a fashion moment into a statement of empowerment. What captivated audiences wasn't just her dress. It was her aura, her calm confidence, her ability to shine without trying to outshine anyone else. Eva's appearance sparked discussions about real beauty in an age of digital illusions, where so much is airbrushed and artificial. She became a refreshing reminder that authenticity is timeless. She showed millions that confidence doesn't require approval, and that true charm lies in being comfortable in your own skin. As her photos flooded timelines, people didn't just see a celebrity. They saw a woman who has learned to rise, heal, and thrive. Her grace wasn't rehearsed. It was real. That same honesty echoed in Victoria Beckham's deeply emotional revelation that followed days later, when she opened up about the hardest chapter of her marriage. It was the toughest test of our marriage, she confessed, her words resonating across hearts worldwide. But walking away was never my answer. Her statement carried a strength that could only come from someone who had fought through storms and chosen love over pride. Fans immediately flooded social media with support, calling her a symbol of loyalty and grace. Victoria didn't sugarcoat the struggle. She admitted that healing took years. It took patience, forgiveness, and faith, she said softly. But when you believe in something greater than your pain, you find a reason to stay. Her vulnerability revealed a side of her few had seen before, not the polished designer or the poised public figure, but the woman who stood by her husband through turmoil. David Beckham himself once described the period as hellish, but Victoria's reflection gave humanity and hope. It showed that fame doesn't protect anyone from heartbreak, but resilience can rebuild what pain tries to destroy. Today, their love story stands as proof that endurance, honesty, and shared purpose can outlast any trial. With their children thriving and their ventures expanding, the Beckhams have turned hardship into harmony. Victoria's closing words captured what so many needed to hear. We're not perfect, but we're real, and that's what matters. In an era of facades and superficial perfection, both Eva Longoria and Victoria Beckham reminded the world that being real, with all your imperfections and truths, is the most beautiful thing of all. Their moments weren't just about fashion or fame. They were about resilience, self-love, and authenticity that no spotlight can fabricate. And that's why their stories continue to inspire millions who are learning that true confidence isn't about appearing flawless. It's about standing proud in your own skin, no matter who's watching.